I'm going back to the Senate with a purpose. I've never wanted my job more than I do now. I never appreciated my job more than I do now. I've never been more grateful to have it, and I think I've never been more prepared to do it than I am right now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put our national security interests ahead of everything else, because without national security, nothing else matters. I will continue to have your back because you've got all of ours. It is my goal and my desire to make sure that we have the best prepared military to deter war, but if we get in it, we're going to win it. To the people in Austria, Vienna, my heart breaks for you. To the rest of America who may be watching briefly here, radical Islam is not dead and buried. They have been hit hard, but this is not over. I will never, ever take my eye off the ball. No more 9/11s. I will do everything I can to stop the radical agenda coming from Nancy Pelosi's house. So, Speaker Pelosi, if you enact the agenda you're talking about, we're going to bury it in the Senate because it's bad for America. To the people of South Carolina, our interest will be well represented by myself and Senator Scott. We're not going to forget you. We're not going to forget the Port of Charleston. We're not going to forget about the blocking and tackling of politics. I will never take my eye off the ball of taking care of the state interest in Washington. Now, I also want to find common ground where I can. Aren't you glad that this election's coming to an end? I've had 2 calls already. One from President Trump. He's going to win. So all I can say is this has been overwhelming. I've never been challenged like this, and I've never had more support than I do tonight. There are people all of this country came to my aid. There are people who had never given 15 cents, gave me what they could. Ted Cruz's mother sent me $30. Ted said he never gave her anything. I cannot tell you how touching it is and how humbled I am to have over 2 million people want to invest in my campaign, Pam. This has just been an incredible experience. God works in the most mysterious ways, doesn't he? I never saw this coming, did you? I never believed that we would be the center of it for the Senate races in the entire nation. And I think it had a lot to do with just being in the right place at the right time, but more than anything else, speaking up when I needed to. Speaking up for Judge Kavanaugh when he needed somebody to speak up for him. So the Republicans who came out in droves for me, I will not let you down. I will be there for the conservative cause. I'm proudly pro-life or protect our rights under the Second Amendment. And I'll do my part to keep confirming judges. To my Democratic opponents and challengers and friends, if you want to meet in the middle, I'll be there on the issues that we all need to be working together, like infrastructure. We all have the same needs for roads and bridges and ports, right? We've got a great country. Let's make sure it stays great. We got a mountain of debt. There's no way for the Republican Party to get the country out of debt. We have to work together like Ronald Reagan did and Tip O'Neill. I may be the budget chairman. It looks like we're going to hold the Senate. I promise my Democratic colleagues that if you'll work with me, I'll work with you, because the debt is going to ruin the country. These terms are for 6 years, but I learned something early on with Darlene. There is no promise tomorrow. God determines how much longer I've got. And here's my promise to you. Every day that he gives me, I'm going to work for you and our country. I believe this with all my heart and soul. When it comes to Lindsey Graham and Team Graham, the best is yet to come. God bless you.